Hello, extraordinary folks. Today I want to share with you one of the most important productivity technique ever invented. This is a 100-year-old technique. Way back in early 1900s, when Charles Schwab, the steel magnate, was struggling with business, he approached Rockefeller Sr, who was a oil magnate, and he asked him, can you suggest me something, because I right now my efficiency of my team has come down, my business is not really going as per plan. He pointed, why don't you appoint Ivy Lee, the productivity and public relation expert? That's when Charles approaches Ivy Lee, and he calls over to him to his office and summons him and asks, look Lee, I have this problem of productivity with my team, how do you help me? He says, give me 15 minutes with each of your executive. I'm going to transform your company. He says, how much that it cost you? And Lee replies back saying that you can figure that out after you get the result. And after that day, Charles gives this task to Ivy Lee to take care of his productivity of the company. And Lee meets every single executive in his company, spends 15 minutes with them, and this is the technique which he shares with them. Here we go. Okay, I will leave my productivity method. He says to each executive, please clearly write down your vision, goals, objectives for your life, business, and health. And after you have noted down, at the end of each day, preferably in the evening, write down the 6 most important tasks on a neat sheet of paper for the following day in order to achieve your vision, goals, and objectives. And then ask him each one to rank them in the order of their priority. So the first of the important task goes on the top, and the next one comes in the second. Similarly, it goes to the last level, which is the 6th task. And each morning, he asks each of the executive to start working on that single most important task which is written on the top of the list. And he asks not to start anything else until he finishes the first one. And relentlessly, each one starts working towards it. Work your way through the task of the list. That means after you finish the first one, only then you're allowed to work on the second one. In a similar way, you can finish all the 6 tasks, then you're done for the day, if you can. And if you end up doing not even one of those tasks, you need to restart it all over again, meaning you have to start with making a fresh list of 6 tasks for the next day and start rinse and repeat this process every single day. Although this process looked very simple, in a matter of 3 months, Bethlehem Steel Corporation jumped its productivity by more than 10x. And the company made $200 million in profit. In today's date, it could be at least 15 times more. And you know what was the award given by Charles Schwab to Ivy Lee? It was $25,000. In today's value, it is almost equal to $500,000 for that small tip, which jumped the company's productivity by at least 10 times. So you please plan this same technique also in your business, and you can get the same level of benefit. It is as valid as 100 years back. If you can work on that single most important task and stop not till you finish it, and that's how you can take the second task. And if your teams work exactly this way, and if you work in your personal life exactly this way, your productivity will definitely jump up by at least 10x. So I wish you all the very best. Apply this Ivy Lee technique and take good care of you. See you next time. Bye.